hit record yet?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
By the way, I will say I do love our soft openings.
I love the cold opens.
Yeah,
dude.
the cold openings,
just-
they're fun.
they're
man.
Provides
awesome.
character. You know?
Yeah.
It does.
Adds
Yes.
character. All right,
little-
we can fire away whenever.
All right. Welcome to another episode of Chat It
I
Up.
thought you wanted to do a cold open.
We're cold.
That is cold.
Well, it was kind of cold, yeah.
That wasn't cold.
Yeah, it was cold, bro.
That was like a legit like, hey, welcome.
No,
When you-
everything beforehand was a cold
Yeah,
open.
that's
This
the-
is
that's
our.
cold. Now
this
we
is-
can
we just
introduce
Oh
the show.
gosh,
we just air fried it.
dangerous.
Yeah, I love a good air fryer.
Don't know what I do without it.
I don't either.
You know,
I used it today.
I used it yesterday.
I used
for
it
some
right
pizza.
before. I used it twice today.
Mm-hmm.
The man to my right, Greg Larnard. Hi, Greg.
What's up?
What's up? How you
I'm
doing?
tired, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you. Thank you for opening the show.
of
because
course.
Your boy might need a little carry today.
It's all right. I got us.
We're already an energy drink in. We're still tired.
It's all right. You look great, but you're even better.
Oh, give me
I'ma
some of that
pass that.
orange
Boom.
cream.
Oh yeah, pass that
Give me
around.
some of your cream.
Oh, the man to my left, the
Jeez.
one and only Garrett Tolley.
Howdy.
GT.
Mm.
What's up, boy?
What's going on,
Yo,
man?
that hat is fresh.
You liking that?
Yeah.
It's a little Big League Chew collab with the MLB.
Looks
This
really
guy
good.
low key is becoming a big baseball guy, and I
Mhm.
freaking love it.
You love that?
I love it.
That's on balls.
You're welcome.
I need you. Yeah, that's all.
I feel like I unleashed your inner baseball fandom. Like it was always sort of there. It was sort of dormant. You just needed somebody to open up Pandora's box.
Yeah, you just allow me to caress, a new sport, a new hobby, and I love it. So.
You got the George W. Bush. Is it W. Bush jacket?
W.
Oh
W.
yeah, the presidential
The presidential,
90s
yeah.
starter jacket.
Yeah. And then now you got the big league chew hat.
Chew hat.
You got to wear that whole combo one time.
Oh yeah, that's
With
why
the
I bought
jacket?
it.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready
You
to go
should
to a
wear it
game.
as like a throwback like tournament for our Rangers team.
I would love that.
That would be sweet.
Heck yeah.
The man who just said, heck yeah. The best physique in this room. Chase
doubt.
Green. What's up, CG? How you doing? Put that on.
Hey,
Girl dad.
it's official. We
Put
can
that on,
finally
baby.
talk about it.
Making the announcement.
We did it. We did it, guys. Girl dad, we were a little surprised.
Keep that back on.
It's not really what I'm feeling today.
We
went
must
a
be the
little
only
strong.
one not wearing a hat in the room today.
Yeah, I need to be
Be
different.
different because
No
he's girl
headphones?
dad now.
I like it.
No,
No
hat,
headphones, no
no
hat.
No headphones. Yeah.
Just going raw.
How's it, baby?
How's it feel?
Feels great. Feels wonderful, boys. We did it. This is why we got married so quick. Made it happen, and it's time to get ready. We're gonna up the physique game. I might take jujitsu now. I don't know what I got to do because it's not just one anatomy part you got to worry about with a girl.
I was wondering.
It's all the other dudes in the world you got to worry about.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
that's what I
daddy's
brought.
got to be intimidating, even more intimidating
Yeah.
than he normally
Yep.
is.
It's time to be jacked and tan
Yeah.
From
and a little bit dangerous.
from daddy to father.
Yeah,
I love it.
here we are.
He'll probably still be daddy.
Oh yeah, you know.
Daddy to son, father to one.
It's just there's
Daddy
only,
to son, father to one.
yeah.
I
It's
love
not
that.
the only one. This is just the
No,
first one.
daddy to one, father to one.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
second,
Sorry, Hannah.
second to none.
Second to none.
And last but not least, my brother, the man behind the controls, JG Joseph Guthrie. What's up, baby?
What's up, baby?
It's
I
so
love that
good
we
to
got
see
you a mic.
I know, right? It feels
You
so
got-
good to be
You gotta
able to,
like, when I listen back, like I love to listen when I don't get a chance to be on the show, and I feel like you're always like, hey guys, like you talk very like mellow. I need some energy.
Dude, it's coming. Just wait. It's
Just wait for college football.
wait for college
season.
football, man.
He does a
The
lot
draft
right
is
there.
gonna open
Yeah,
him up a little bit.
he's running this whole program.
I'm
so.
just I got a whole pistol of hot takes. I'm just waiting.
Pistol's locked and loaded. The college
Garrett
football
Tolley.
pistol is locked and loaded.
Garrett Tolley is hilarious. He's running this whole program.
Yeah,
He is. Yes.
Truly.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to see you guys. And I'm going to start off. I did this intentionally. I opened the show intentionally because nobody outside of me and Joseph can really speak on what I'm about to speak on. So, on behalf of Chatt It Up Sports, this is the Malcolm Miggy Parlay Prince segment. Nobody under these terms has anything to do with what I'm talking about. All right. I just wanted to get that. I just wanted to get that
See.
out of the way. Nobody has anything to do with what I'm about to talk about. So NBA breaking news: Joncey Porter, brother of Denver forward Michael Porter Jr., has been banned indefinitely from the league after an investigation disclosed that he had confidential information shared with bettors across the country, limiting his play and ultimately trying to get the money out of DraftKings FanDuel. He did. He did indeed, and he definitely got his career taken away effective immediately. And it's hard because I feel like I'm talking to myself because nobody else can or will speak to me. So I'm gonna let you know how I feel about the situation. Jonte Porter, this was a fringe NBA guy, right? He's not somebody who's gonna be a starter. He's not somebody who's gonna be a great rotational piece. But I personally think that this guy was made an example out of Adam Silver. I really do. I think because, say for example, if this is Giannis Antetokounmpo, if this is in another MLB league like a Shohei Ohtani, who unfortunately had an interpreter to take the fall, we hear nothing else about this. But I think Jonte was to be made as an example. Joseph, you were able to comment on this, correct?
I can.
Okay, so based off of what you know about the situation, I want you to walk me through what is your thought process when it comes to Jonte having a lifetime ban from the NBA, because this is crazy.
How much is enough is my first thought, because if you're an NBA, I mean, he was in the G League, right? And he played how many games for the Raptors?
I mean, maybe 20.
But the potential's there, right? So you're screwing over millions you could make for you and your family, which, I mean, his brother's in the NBA, so they already kind of make millions there. You're screwing over you, your potential children, their children. If you manage to make it to the league, get enough of a contract to make some generational money, it's just gone. So you can, bet and make 50,000, 100,000. It's like you can make that in a year, man.
His vet min contract was like 1.3, 1.4 million. That's gone.
There's a lot of people that'll never see that type of money.
Yeah, and it's just wild. 1,000 bets he placed. I mean, anywhere ranging between 15 and 50 grand. It's absolutely crazy. I do think though, and this is my last point before we open the show back up, there are NBA players right now, Miles Bridges, that shouldn't be in the NBA. Let's just call it what it is. Josh Giddey had some allegations, brother. And
just one or two allegedlys
under the table.
And I think
was ever proven.
I think that this is a lifetime ban is a bit serious, because the people who broke this news, Shams, sponsored and works for FanDuel.
Yeah.
The court, you'll see FanDuel. Every time there is a stat break, you will see something about FanDuel or DraftKings. I think the NBA tried to make a message. It was a bit too severe. Hopefully, I know there's no room in the game for this, but hopefully we see Jonte learn from his mistakes and not go make a Discord named Porter's Picks. I wouldn't do it. Maybe you should, Jonte, to get some money back. But
I wouldn't follow that guy.
You think he'll see any kind of punishment from a sports book?
No, they froze the bet. So basically what happened was he was one night, wasn't feeling well.
Yeah.
And he told somebody, he tipped somebody, it was 82,000.
Yeah,
and they turned it into 1.1 million.
Dear God.
Bro, we know it's you, Jonte.
Yeah.
At least sprinkle like a Giannis 10 rebounds.
Something.
Joel Embiid 15 points to make it like kind of. Bro, you got to go straights all on yourself and parlay it. You buffoon. You idiot.
Cover your tracks a little bit, man.
Come on,
man. You
man.
can tell he's not a professiontal.
Yeah, And I'm nobody to speak as the Parlay Prince, but that is our Miggy Malcolm Harris Parlay sports betting segment, and the show's back open, boys. Wow.
The name's gonna use some work, but
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It was under
Workshopping
construction, just like his picks from DraftKings.
Y'all need me to go play linebacker for the Vols? I hear they're losing somebody.
Are they really?
ready. Elijah Herring.
Losing their top tackler from last season.
Mm-hmm.
Elijah's gone.
He
answered the transfer portal.
He's got a visit with Colorado scheduled already.
Oh, Dion.
Ain't hard to
making
find,
moves, man.
boy.
Yeah, he's everywhere.
Did he contact Shiloh Sanders prior to that visit being coordinated? Did y'all see that?
No.
Dude, him and was it Shiloh for the defense and Shador for the offense?
Yeah, they
Contact
put on
us,
IG.
portal players.
Hey, if you're in the portal, contact us. Defense goes through Shiloh, offense goes through Shador. They're running that shit like an AAU team.
I love
Dude,
it.
It's
That's so smart.
That's awful.
It's a big following. I mean, well, that's another thing Dion was talking about too. Is everybody was mad, like, "Wow, you're losing a lot of guys." He's like, "What are we losing? What are we losing, really? I mean, they didn't lose their two best players, so you're all right."
They lost Cormani McLean.
Oh, that was significant.
I don't know enough about the internals of the Colorado program to know how much of a loss that. Based on what Dion said, I don't know. I don't think he's too worried about it.
No.
Cormani was the number one cornerback in last year's cycle.
Yeah.
He was committed to Miami, I think, for a while, then
Mhm.
flipped to Colorado. So kind of the Travis Hunter flip from Florida State to Jackson State.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's as big of a loss as it looks on paper, because Cormani didn't play much.
No, there's
As much as you would think a 5-star number one cornerback
in the
would
Pac-12.
play. And on a roster like Colorado's that's built from the transfer portal. I mean, they
Yeah.
lost 80-something players before last year's season. You would think 5-star kid coming in, he's going to be the guy across from Travis, and he just wasn't.
No,
there's
you
a
definitely
reason
thought
why.
that was going to be a two-headed monster and just
Yeah.
never wound up being that.
Towards the end of the season, though, he did some stuff like the USC game.
The potential was there.
He was there.
The raw talent's there. But I don't know anything about his attitude. What's he like at practice? How is he in the classroom? Like
He was late to a lot of stuff.
Bro,
so
I think-
Dion's not gonna take that, man.
I think the overall level of play is going to start dwindling because no one's really getting developed. A lot of the players get really developed because they find a coach they believe and trust in, and then they make them from a high school player to a pro player.
Have
Yeah.
you been paying attention to college sports lately? It's all about the transfer portal.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
I mean,
it's not so much about development anymore.
well, that's the point. Me as a
Yeah.
fan, I'm going to be
Yeah.
losing. I mean, we're not going to have the same level of talent because we're going to have a bunch of undisciplined kids who can't make a decision. Like, what did UConn's basketball coach say? Well,
Now I got to go to. I've been dreading it. Now I got to dip into the transfer portal.
he said that, and then like he said, when I looked at recruit kids, I see how many AAU teams they played on.
Oh yeah.
How many high school teams did they do? Because their parents are the ones who are coming in and saying, "Hey, no, we need to make some bucks. You need to go away." And a lot of these kids, I mean, after college, if they don't got a degree, I mean, we're gonna have a veteran affair situation with a lot of these kids, man, on the streets.
And
Got
that's
no
another-
education.
That's a huge part of it is the development pieces. The NBA's having this problem right now with this is like the most skilled, this is by far the most athletic college football's ever been. These guys are bigger,
Absolutely.
faster, stronger
Yeah.
than they've ever been. But it's like, what the heck do you even know about the game? Because you've only been here at one place. And Bo Nix is a good example. Like, he was a good piece for the transfer portal, but it took him 2 years, and then he became
Bo Nix.
Bo Nix,
Yeah.
Heisman hopeful. I just can't believe that these kids are going to eventually just get it figured out and they're going to be okay with an offense every year. These are college kids, bro. We didn't pay attention to class, much less a playbook. So they're going to be a bunch
they
of
might be a
skilled
little
guys.
bit more interested in a playbook than they would be in class.
Maybe. Maybe
So
not.
I don't know, man.
If you're transferring every other year, I mean, which that's going to
I
slow down.
mean-
It's just like, well, I'm just trying to get the most. I'm this. I'm you're getting paid now. The arrogance is going to go up, and you're going to believe what you are as more than what you actually are. And I'm just really afraid that this, like you mentioned, this is going to be some bad play. And you're like, wow, they're scoring at will. It's like, well, these offensive minds are a little bit better because these defensive players can't develop.
They don't
They
know
can't. They
anything.
don't know how to tackle. They don't know how to follow a scheme that we've had in place for 2 or 3 years. If they would stay here, we could be awesome. And I think that's why Saban was like, we take a couple years. It takes you 3 years to get on my field because it takes you 2 or 3 years to figure it out. And that's gone now.
Mm-hmm.
See you bye.
Well,
I don't know.
speaking of the transfer portal, Dalton Connect's gone for the Tennessee Volunteers, but they did get Hofstra forward Darlin Stone Dubar.
Great name.
He committed to Tennessee on Monday, and this dude is a bucket. 18 points, 7 rebounds per game last season at Hofstra. This is a man who is built in the mold of Dalton Connect. Now, will he be Dalton Connect?
I
Time
don't
will
think
tell.
Dalton Connect knew he'd be Dalton Connect coming out of Colorado. So
Be the black Dalton Connect.
all Dalton Connects matter, man. Come on.
All Daltons matter.
Y'all
I'm
are
just saying the
nuts.
version of him.
Bring me Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I think
Bro,
he's
stop the
going to
game.
UConn.
He's going to UConn?
I hope so.
Man,
he's-
don't say that. I
He's
thought
on a
it was
landing
for real.
spot. That's a landing spot for him.
Yeah. I hope it's UConn.
Yeah, Jeremy Roach, he apparently is looking at Baylor with the staying Scott Drew, turned down Kentucky. The
You're gonna be all right down there. You're gonna be all right for a couple
barbecue's
years.
just better, man.
Barbecue is pretty dang good from what I hear.
That's what it is. So
bigger in Texas, brother.
oh yeah, baby, but not our contracts in Waco. But nonetheless, no, it's
No, it's a great get for Tennessee. I mean, this dude's 6'8", 211. He shot 53% from the field, 40% from three. Like, this is a mold of what Dalton Connect was.
Yeah.
Again, can he do it with the bright lights of the SEC? That's the next question he has to answer, but he's got the intangibles.
well, Tennessee. I mean, they lost Adu to the Waka to the transfer portal.
Rick Barnes did say that they're
not the
leaving the
same
door
team.
open for a Waka to return.
Okay.
I think once Adu left, there might be a chance that he might come back now. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I was reading something they said they left the door ajar a little bit for him to come back if he wants to.
You can go test that NIL market. I think everybody's going to.
Yeah.
But he put out the big fancy letter, didn't he? Like on Instagram and stuff.
Waka?
Yeah. Was that him or was that Adu? It was like, I'm definitely gone. So
Probably Adu.
Probably
Yeah.
Adu. After he got benched for JP Estrella.
Well, he shouldn't have been bad.
He shouldn't have been bad. He's like, what was he, like second team all defense or something like that in the SEC? Or first team all defense, whatever it was. He was an all SEC defender, and he was the biggest body that Tennessee had, and he couldn't figure out how to put a body on Zach Edey.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Hey,
You know, I feel like it's kind of our fault a little bit, meaning us three,
what's that?
because he was not the same since the Kentucky game. Honestly, that was like the beginning of like he just did not look like the same player that we knew and loved that would average 12 and 12. You know,
Let's F that one up.
Yeah.
it's our fault.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I like
Tennessee.
the responsibility,
Yeah.
accountability. Hold
Come on.
yourself accountable.
Self-awareness.
Yeah, good self-awareness.
I just like
Always.
to. We can also say that we got to see Coach Calipari for the Wildcats for the last time.
His last regular season game at Kentucky.
We saw that.
We saw it.
That you did.
We saw the end of a dynasty, fellas.
So when we come
would
watch
you
you
call-
play,
would you
your
call-
career looks a lot different.
Would you call what he did at Kentucky a dynasty?
Bro, yes.
He created one of the greatest NBA
What do you mean?
factories in
What
college.
do you mean one? It's the greatest.
One
He-
NCAA championship?
Bro, look at who has come out. If you put all those boys on a team together in the NBA, they're running. That's Team USA.
But is it like a Kentucky dynasty?
Yeah, bro.
He
I'm not-
wasn't successful there.
I'm talking about the product.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know if you can call that a dynasty.
He's an NBA factory.
Yeah, it's not. It's an NBA factory. It's not a dynasty.
As far as the college basketball team, it's not a dynasty.
No.
It was a good team. It was one of the best programs, but especially the last couple of years, that ruined him.
Hot take, man. Coach Calipari, he's not a great coach. He's a great salesman. I don't think he's one of the world's greatest coaches. I think he's got one of the world's greatest salesmen who is in a field that pays a lot of money, and you can convince an 18-year-old to come for a year. You can't. It worked one time. And they lost.
They got to a couple finals.
They got to a couple finals.
Final
Like Julius
Four.
Randle year, they
Yep.
had to final and they
Yep.
lost.
They lost to the UConn Huskies in 2014.
But they had the best collective team. Talent can get you pretty far, but the best team always, I think, typically wins, especially in the March Madness time frame. So, best salesman, not the best coach, in my opinion.
I'm going to have to agree to disagree, fellas.
That's fine. That's fine.
You know, it's 1-on-3, but I stand on business. You
We
know?
all saw you play basketball. I like our odds.
Catch me on Madden.
Catch me on
Catch me on-
Shout out to Kareem
I
Ward.
was
You
gonna
can't
say,
wait
ask
till
Kareem
football
Moore about
season.
that.
Kareem Ward, you can't see this either, brother. Be listening.
That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah.
But Cal was a good coach earlier on,
For sure.
and even with the talent, but again, it's player development, and you have
You
to
can't do
adapt. You
anything.
can't adapt, and because Cal was a big part of the new version of like the dribble drive offense. Like Cal implemented a lot of those like dribble handoffs, that kind of stuff, the quick screen. Cal was one of the people that brought that in. Be better, guys.
Man, we're
Struggling. You
I'm sorry, Chase.
Excuse
back
you.
to the head of the table for Malcolm.
Excuse you.
after
I'm a
this show.
father at this table.
God, Lord.
The
My
only daddy at this
my
table.
ankle was itching, so I had to.
Chase, I'm listening to you.
I'm
Thanks,
listening,
buddy.
bro.
So he never adapted from that because he didn't have
Adapt
enough.
or die.
He never had players that stayed long enough to adapt. And when everybody else figures out what you're doing, basketball is the most copycat league.
Mhm.
So everybody's going to do, oh, what Cal's doing's cool. How do we get super athletic guys that get downhill real fast? I'm going to do that too. And then I supposedly too, he took it pretty personal from Coach K. Like Cal was doing something that nobody else was allowed to do and doing the one and done game.
Mm-hmm.
Like supposedly he took that really personal. Like what Coach K did starting to do the same thing and like took his pool. Because Zion was supposed to go to Kentucky.
Dude, Coach
all
K.
those guys were supposed to go to Kentucky and they didn't go. And so
How did it work out for Duke? Didn't win shit.
didn't win shit.
Yeah, they did. They
didn't
absolutely
win?
did.
No, they didn't.
They won in 2010. They won
Not
in
with-
No, I'm
not-
talking
not
about
when in
Zion.
2015?
I'm talking about Zion. I'm
Not-
talking about RJ. I'm talking about
not when he started the one and dones.
Yeah.
Not when Coach.
2015 championship was a one and done.
Oh, that was the Okafor year.
I was
Yes.
talking about
That was a
Zion
one of-
specifically.
That yeah.
Yeah,
But no, you're right.
No, Duke's a great winning program. I was just talking about Zion
but
and
I
RJ.
think,
Yeah.
think that he was doing that during the 2015 year.
that
So
was the first. Yeah, that was the first run. That's right.
But-
yeah.
it sounds like you could win one championship. That's a fair assessment.
doing it that way.
Doing it that way, you could do it once.
Yeah. There's not so many one and dones anymore. It seems like it takes kids time to develop more.
Well, a lot of kids can just go to the G League now. They'll leave to go to the G League.
Mhm.
Or they won't even go to college. It'll just be right to the G League, or they play overseas, or whatever it may
Well,
be.
that's why they're recruiting. Like, if you look at this draft, like this year, there's going to be so many more overseas players because they're better than the kids here.
And this draft sucks.
It's bad.
Well, that's because
I
they're
mean,
not
we're talking about
developing.
Donovan Clingan
Yeah.
potentially going first.
Yeah,
That's
he is
bad.
an average player in the NBA. Average, if that.
He's a solid
Go ahead, Miggy.
rotational sitter.
What you got?
I don't have any. I'm just laughing at Garrett's Holly, man. This is
What?
comedy
But what am I saying?
because he is average.
He's average.
He's average.
and you're
Yeah.
going to take the first pick.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I wouldn't. I'm a UConn fan. I wouldn't take Donovan Clingan first.
But who do you even take first? You taking Rob Dillon first?
Bro, I'm going to go to the G League or I'm going
Yeah,
to go
it's
overseas.
one of the G League guys that I don't know. Sar, he's good. Dude, I just can't. I mean, I like Reed Shepherd, like one of the best on-ball defenders, but then kind of stunk in the tournament. You know, like he was awful in that game, and I was like, is Oakland gonna just cook you?
And they just cooked him.
And they cooked him.
Golke.
Jack Golke got the best of him,
Shout
dog.
out.
That's not a great look. This
He'll be
is a tough
selling
one.
insurance in 2 years.
But
Crazy.
But that's another part about American basketball is look at all the top players in the NBA. Who's the best American?
Jalen Brunson, LeBron James,
Joel Embiid.
Anthony Davis.
Joel
Joel
Embiid's-
Embiid's
He's not American.
Yeah,
He's
he's
not
No,
American.
He is American.
Oh, they probably have
He's not.
citizenship.
He's not playing for. Yeah, his, did y'all
Cameroon.
see that?
Yeah.
Did y'all see that? That's
What?
why I said that. I don't
Yeah.
believe it's
No.
Joel Embiid, but it was a nice segue.
Good
Yeah.
try.
Yeah, he was not only now letting down a city, but an entire country, according
Yeah.
to.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I'm
Letting
just
down the
saying.
country.
I'm just saying. Like you're gonna see overseas players coming over and taking over the entire league.
Darko Milicic.
The
for
best
life.
players in the NBA are from overseas or non-American locations.
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's really weird. I mean,
The
yeah.
best
like-
players.
The best players.
Well, the best player, the MVP, is Luka Doncic. So
Then
yes,
you have Jokic. You have Giannis.
yeah.
You have
Who's not playing?
help me out. Joel Embiid.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander from
SGA is
Canada.
technically
From
from
a lot of
Canada.
Canadians out
Yeah.
here. Canadians are
But
cooking.
you still have Jalen Brunson. You've got Jason Tatum. You've got Jalen Brown,
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony
He's
Edwards,
from the
Canadian.
United States
Georgia.
of
Bro,
America.
Anthony Edwards, man.
Baby.
And Edwards is
John Morant, Zion Williamson.
Zion Williamson's
whoa,
not
whoa,
good to
whoa,
me,
whoa,
man.
whoa.
You're just naming players that are
Zion's.
not that
Did
good.
you see him playing that playing game?
Yeah, Zion's turning on, bro.
I
Yeah.
still don't think he's good.
Bro,
think
you're
he's amazing.
tripping,
Yeah,
GT.
he's
And I,
amazing. I
I,
think
I
he's
will.
good.
You
I
were
will
riding
rock
with him
you
for a minute,
to
but
the
that was
end.
bad.
I don't think that's not bad.
That's
an
a
opinion.
bad
It's
take.
opinion.
It's
It's
a
not a
bad
bad take.
It's a bad take.
It's not a bad take. I'm just saying, like, I've watched him for 5 years, and he's been in more of my news feeds for the things he's done
Tyrese Halliburton.
off the court than he has on the court.
What has he done off the court?
He started hanging out with like porn stars.
Mariah Mills.
Yeah. The fact that I know that and I don't know exactly how he's
I have
playing.
no idea what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, right.
Once he got the dietitian, he's back, baby.
That's right. All he's got to do is lay off the king cake. That's it.
It's hard down there in New
He's
Orleans,
tough.
man.
He got
I spent
Cafe
3.5
Dumont down
years.
there,
He's
boy.
gonna lay off some other cake too. fam.
Yeah, bro.
Facts.
He's eating cake on the cake.
Dang.
Oh.
Good times.
Great times. Well, speaking of the NBA, great segue to the NBA playoffs. I know you guys talked about matchups and things like that. We had some playing games happen. We know your Lakers got to win.
Look good, buddy.
If they would have lost that game if Zion didn't get hurt, though. Let's be honest.
Yeah, 100%. Shout out to D'Lo though.
Yeah, big shot. Big
Shout
shot,
out
Bob.
to D'Lo, baby.
Did D'Lo have a good playoff game?
D'Lo out here acting unusual, fellas.
So yeah, we've got some good ones coming up. Obviously, we don't. The time we're recording this, we don't know if Miami or Chicago won, but the winner will face Boston. That seems irrelevant. You've got Sacramento and New Orleans. New Orleans going to lose. Sacramento will win that game. OKC will face Sacramento. Then you've got Orlando at Cleveland, Phoenix at Minnesota, Philly at New York, the Lakers at Denver, Dallas at the Clippers, and Indiana at Milwaukee. Which I want to go around the room. Which is the sexiest playoff matchup out of all of these, Chase?
I feel like we're all gonna agree on
the
this.
Sexiest.
Probably so.
Yeah, it's unanimous.
Yeah. Bob, we'll let you say it.
I'll fade a little bit.
Ooh.
I'll fade you a little bit because I'll just let you guys have that one. But Minnesota and Phoenix would be my second pick, probably.
What's the number one pick?
Dallas and the Clippers.
I wouldn't pick that.
Really?
Mm-mm.
I mean, if I had a second choice, it would be the Lakers at Denver. I just think that I know LeBron has one more run in him, and I know LeBron.
I think
has
so
been
too.
chilling.
I think they're going to give Denver a little run here.
Like, you don't just.
I would
sweep
not be
LeBron.
surprised if LeBron gets through this series.
Yeah, and they're playing them early,
Yeah.
and they're not tired, and they're gonna go to LA. They're gonna go to Denver early and get it acclimated to the altitude.
Yep.
Do not be shocked if LA wins in 7.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I'm
I'll
with
be
you,
very
bro.
shocked.
I was
I'm
drinking
with
some
you.
wine the other day, and I tweeted it out.
That's why. That's why your judgment was impaired. I'll be surprised if the Lakers win 2 games.
But did y'all see the highlights of last year? And just the incredible shot making from Denver. Surely that doesn't happen again, right? Like Jokic was like fading all the way back, like.
That's the
He's
best
the
player in
most
the NBA.
consistent guy. Like
He's
to
the
do
best player
stuff
in the
like
NBA.
that. Yeah.
But like, does he practice that?
Of course, he's
Yeah.
got to.
Have you seen the man? You see that guy move? He has
Bro,
to.
it was unreal what Jamal Murray was doing. I don't think they can do it twice, and if they do, more power to him. But LeBron, yeah, this is his last dance. I'm gonna say it right now, for sure.
Is this his last dance as a Laker?
Yes,
Really?
yeah, he will not be in purple and gold next year.
Where's he going to be?
I think he could go to Houston.
H-Town, stand up.
I think he could go to San Antonio.
He wouldn't do that.
I think he could go to New York. I really do think he could go be a
Come
Knick.
on, baby.
That's
Finish
the
it.
one. That's the
Finish
one
it
that
off.
makes any sense at all.
Finish it off.
It's whoever picks up Bronny as an undrafted free agent. I'll plug to our boy Joseph over there because he's right.
I think so. Yeah, I think he just wants to play with. He just wants to play with Bronny.
Whoever picks up Bronny as an undrafted free agent, that's where LeBron James goes.
I am drafting Bronny with a top 5 pick if I have to.
Why?
Why
I
not?
don't-
This draft has me in it, fellas. Like, why are you not?
You're right. DJ Burns is in this draft, a.k.a. you.
Damn, bro.
Nigga, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if we told you this, but every time I watched DJ Burns, I was like, "That's what I thought Miggy was gonna be when we put and played at East Ham." I thought you were gonna go out there and just start dealing.
Nah, bro. I like
Ended
chicken
up-
wings and Madden.
Ended up more like Stanley from The Office.
And I like Hennessy bottles. Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
he
okay.
cooked a little bit, man. He got some M1s in there.
Hey,
Yeah,
but
I'll give respect where he's due.
We go to
It
Dave
wasn't as bad as
we go to Dave and Buster's and it's over for you boys. I'm just saying.
Bro, he was
You seem like a gamer.
step back on the
Yeah.
Memphis Grizzlies cage shooting.
Hey, the Memphis Grizzlies. Come on, I done been on a couple dates there. Different women.
Best
no.
day spot, right? Dave and Buster's
Great-
get lit
great
and
spot.
then go
Great
play
spot.
games
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
and then hit the Cheesecake Factory right after.
You got money, GT.
Oh.
We're not doing that, baby. Pick one or the other.
Yeah. That's like possible proposal.
I'll say this: my team did give me as a wedding present gift cards to Cheesecake Factory and Dave and Buster's
Nice. Shout out
Hey,
to
give him
the
a 3 clap one
squad.
time,
Yeah.
baby.
because that was probably the best wedding present that
That's
I
what
could have asked for from like a
Hell yeah.
corporate team. So
Dude, you guys are very consistent on your date nights there.
it's just the most fun place, dude. I mean, I love it.
And it's like you don't have to go all the way to Chattanooga. It's
no,
closer.
it's closer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
love that.
So, anyways.
All right, sexiest playoff matchup. You guys both got Dallas and Los Angeles. The
I think Dallas and the Clippers, man. I mean, that's going to be a 7-game series, and that's going to be a fight.
It's bad. I think it's going to be a great series as
I'm
well. I'm excited.
not attacking you now.
I know you're not.
I'm just
defending
excited.
myself because you guys were like super surprised that I wouldn't pick that.
Well, who would you pick?
Well, Chase, are you picking Phoenix and Minnesota?
Yeah.
I'll go with Orlando and Cleveland. I low-key think that is going to be a fun series.
I'm sorry, I fell
Bro,
asleep.
have you been
kidding
watching
me?
basketball last?
Donovan Mitchell?
Donovan
Paulo
Mitchell is a
Banchero?
shell of himself.
I don't care.
Dude, the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to lose that series 5 games, 6 games. I mean, they're going to lose that. Orlando's going to take it.
That.
So the 2 big names that are coming out of this playoff is Paolo Banchero and our boy Ant.
Banchero?
I say Panchero. You say Panda Express. You say.
There was a path.
There was a path, but I didn't take it.
Panda.
Yeah, Panda Express. There's 2 types. Nonetheless.
Oh, boy.
Paolo Banchero and our boy Ant Edwards is about to go off. He's about to become.
I like Orlando in that series as well. I'm just saying. I think Cleveland's not as good as everybody wants them to be. And Orlando's sort of that come-up team, and I want to see them take care of business against Cleveland and kind of play up to their potential.
But they will.
That's what I'm saying. I want to see it. I'm excited to see it.
But I'm telling you, it's going to happen.
I want to see it unfold. I'm excited to see it happen. I believe you. I think it's going to happen as well. Cleveland is going to be a massive disappointment for the 2nd year in a row after my Knicks beat them last year. Orlando's going to beat that ass like a drum, and they're going to take it to the 2nd round.
So what makes it sexy?
Just because I think we have that good young Orlando team that is ready to blossom and everybody's going to see it. And there's some, big pieces on Cleveland.
There could be. This is a team that
with Mobley and Garland
beat because of their youth.
Yeah.
Orlando doesn't close well. So we could see a couple slip ups. You're like, oh man.
I mean, I keep up with a lot of Cleveland sports because one of my close friends is a Cleveland, Ohio native, and that dude's got.
They're all diehards.
And he knows the parents of the kids who are not even born yet that are going to play at the Ohio State University. So I know a lot about that, and he is not a fan of the Cavs, and that's where I'm getting a lot of my opinions from.
Well, I do really like Phoenix and Minnesota too. That one I think I'm very interested to see how Ant-Man plays. Is KD washed?
No.
Does he have a run in him for the playoffs? D-Book is there. They tried to add in Bradley Beal, and what are they, the 6th seed?
They'll be all right.
That's tough.
I love Phoenix. I really do. I just love Anthony Edwards so much more.
Yeah.
I do. I think he's
When you guys were talking about it last week, who did y'all pick in that series? I know somebody picked Phoenix.
I went Phoenix.
Y'all
we went Minnesota.
Yeah.
I was with you, dog. I got Phoenix.
I just think the chemistry is not there in Phoenix. Where the chemistry...
KD's going to take over. He's going to be like, young pup, look out. I can still get it done.
I don't even think it's going to be KD. I think it's going to be Brad Beal.
Yeah,
if y'all noticed, like the last month of the season, Brad Beal has.
That's because KD's just waiting for the playoffs.
Turned on.
He's waiting for the playoffs.
That's the scary part about this is the fact that Brad looks like that playoff run Brad.
Dude.
He looks so good.
Yeah.
And if they look like that, that's going to be fun. But you got a couple monsters up there in Minnesota. They're going to be enforcing the rim. Can they take out Rudy from playing time? Like, because, I mean, they're the type of team that they could cause Rudy all kinds of problems.
I will say yes, but I'm not worried about Rudy. I'm worried about Cat if I'm Phoenix. Is Cat going to deliver? Because we don't have anything to account for Cat, like matchup-wise,
Mm-hmm.
Like, Nurk is going to be fine. Nurk is going to out-rebound Rudy Gobert for sure. I'm just going to say it right now. He is going to win that matchup. However, if Cat can give you 20, 25, and Ant goes off for about 30, 35, it's going to be tough. And Naz Reid gives you about 20, about 4 threes. That's where you get like, okay, we got to win. So we'll see. It's going to be a great series.
What do you think how many games?
If I had to go right now, I'm going Phoenix in 6. Yeah.
Phoenix in 6?
Yeah. You going 7?
Phoenix in 7.
What about you, GT?
I said give me Minnesota in 6.
CG?
I think the same. I think Minnesota in 6. But I think this will be the closest games.
Yeah.
Like, that's another part about the Lakers and the Nuggets last year is, yes, the Lakers got swept, but all those games were really close. I think it's going to be similar in this case. Like, all these games, you always get one blowout, but there will be several games within 10 points, and that's mostly due to free throws, but, like, several of these games, probably 5 of the 6 will be within 7 points, I'll say.
I agree with you 100%. Joseph, you want to weigh in on this?
I can't roll with anybody
Big.
but Ant, man.
Okay.
He's a Georgia boy.
Yeah, I'll throw my
Yeah.
bias out there. I
Let's
roll
do it.
with
He's a
Timberwolves.
Georgia boy.
They're winning it all, but no, they're not. There is since we're talking about the NBA playoffs, there's a question I wanted to pose to you guys.
Let's go.
Specifically
I love
about
a question from
the NBA
producer
playoffs.
Joseph.
So if you had to pick one team or one franchise that you think needs to win the title, needs it the most, and I'm talking like from where they're at now, where they're going in 5 years, who's on their roster, who do you think that team is that needs to win the title the most? And we'll exclude the Warriors and the Hawks because at this point in time, they have been eliminated. And I know it's easy. You're thinking about it. It's like, well, obviously, the answer is your favorite team because you want your favorite team to win. But do you think they need to win a title more than every other team?
I like the question. I think it's Boston.
Boston was my answer as well.
I feel like Boston because, I mean, this roster, if they don't win it now with how good they played all year, I mean, Danny Ainge is going to scrap that whole team.
The correct answer is the Boston Celtics.
Yeah.
Their
100%.
last title was 2008.
2008.
They played in the finals in 2022. There's a couple of teams that haven't won a finals. The Magic haven't won a finals. Let's see, there's one more. The Pacers haven't won a finals. The last played in the finals in 2000, so it's been 24 years.
The culture in Boston, I've been to Boston a couple times the last 18 months. And I never really saw it until I went up there. But, man, Boston Celtics more than any other, maybe the Red Sox, but they just bleed green over there, man.
Yeah.
And, like, those citizens are they're yearning for a past that is no longer their present.
Yeah.
There are 2 teams that I feel are like 1A answers.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the Phoenix Suns. You have gutted your roster for this moment. You
Yeah.
have put all your chips on the table. Right now, if you don't win, your future is done for. And people can leave, and you leave with nothing. And then also a team that's never won an NBA Finals, which is in the same predicament, the Los Angeles Clippers.
Yes, sir. That's who I was going to go with.
Why?
Your window is very small now. It was smaller last year, but you did get PG re-signed. And for 30 games, you were probably the best team we've seen, like in a span all year. If you can't win the series and win a championship going into the new stadium, your contracts are getting real thin. PG's probably gone next year. Kawhi, you never know what you're going to get. He could be legit first team all NBA.
It's like a box of chocolates.
Yeah. You never know what you're going to get, brother. Mama
Yeah.
Gump was a smart lady.
I'm kind of surprised he's playing USA basketball. Kawhi.
I think they need to give his spot to Kyrie Irving. That's just me. But that's
Let's go to
for another.
Jalen Brunson.
Bro,
You and your Knicks.
this is enough. And nobody's going to say anything. I'm going to say it. No, you're wrong.
Why? Jalen
Bro-
Brunson's been one of the best NBA players this season.
Give Jalen Brunson spot. Give Tyrese Halliburton's spot to Jalen Brunson.
That's fine. I'll take that.
But
He should be in over Tyrese Halliburton.
Kyrie should be.
I think Kyrie should be in there as
Yeah.
well. I'm not saying he shouldn't.
Okay.
I just need to get my man Jalen in. I feel
Jalen,
like he's getting disrespected a little bit.
if you replaced Jalen and Kyrie, the Mavs are better. The Knicks are worse.
I can't
He
even.
can't
I
play.
can't even.
He
say
can't
that.
play in New York.
I can't even agree with that.
He can't play in New York
Wait, you're saying if Kyrie were playing
with the Knicks and Jalen was with the Mavs would be better. The Knicks would be worse. Yes, I agree with you.
Dude, I think Luka Doncic has revitalized, sparked a sense of fire inside of Kyrie Irving, and that boy is balling.
Yeah.
And I think he finally is cool with being a Robin to someone else's Batman.
Well, I think back in that time in Cleveland, he didn't believe he was Robin. He was like, no, I'm
that's what I'm
Kyrie.
saying.
Yeah.
Now he's like, okay, Luka is superior. I need to just get out the way and let it happen.
But I don't think Brunson can take over a game if Luka's going like Kyrie can. I just don't think he could do it.
I disagree with that.
I know you disagree with that.
Year?
I'll disagree with that wholeheartedly.
You guys can disagree with me all you want.
He's
with you,
third
JC.
leading scorer in the NBA.
Yeah, come on. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
I watched Brunson on the way out.
Yeah, but you haven't seen him over the last 2 years.
But he wouldn't have been that player if he didn't leave Dallas. So
I think he would have found it.
I don't think he would have found it.
He was on his way. Like when
He
that
was.
contract got signed,
Because he had that
Even-
magical playoff run.
and when he got that $100 million, everybody was like, "That's a big contract for a
I
two."
even said that.
Yeah,
I wasn't a big
but
fan of it. I wanted
but
Donovan Mitchell.
He was on the path that you're like, he doesn't need a whole lot of pieces in the East.
Go back to OKC. I don't think Russell Westbrook, I don't think Kevin Durant, and I don't think James Harden would have been the players that they are today with the careers they had if they all stayed together. I think in a lot of cases, most of folks' destinies are because of the decisions they make. It's not because they stay where they are. So I don't think Jalen Brunson becomes Jalen Brunson unless he does go to New York.
I don't know if those decisions were theirs to make. Maybe they were already predestined. If you want to get
Fellas, I really appreciate the love we're showing to Jalen Brunson, but like, bro, like nobody's ever gonna be like, yo, I can't wait to watch Jalen Brunson play basketball tonight. I'm gonna be honest, bro.
There's a ton of people. You guys have not been paying attention.
No,
to
and
Knicks
I
basketball.
watch hoop. I love Jalen Brunson.
People
has
go
had
to watch Jalen Brunson in the Garden. He has revitalized the Knicks franchise.
Bro, I love the MVP chance he's getting, but like, let's be for real.
We are for real.
Let's be for real.
I'm
Like,
being for real. I don't know what y'all are being.
are you seriously gonna say Jalen Brunson's a top 20
Box
player in the
office.
NBA right now?
Absolutely.
Bro, I can name 20
Yes.
players better than Jalen Brunson right now.
Go for it.
Giannis is better than Jalen Brunson.
Hurt. Got it.
Luka is better than Jalen Brunson.
Okay, yes.
SGA is better than Jalen
That's
Brunson.
two.
You can go Anthony Edwards is better than Jalen Brunson. I'm not doing this. We can keep going.
I don't got that much time for you to go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
But, bro, nobody's like, Jalen Brunson's about to get a signature shoe. Come on,
He's already
man.
got a signature shoe.
With who?
Pretty sure he's got Puma, doesn't he?
Puma, exactly.
Sign
Next.
it with a soccer company out here.
What does Kawhi have? New Balance?
That's right. It's dad life.
Shout out to Jack Harlow
Bro,
as well.
shout out to the greatest like finesser for contracts of all time, Kawhi Leonard, dude. Goes off, wins 2 MVPs of the finals, 2 rings, and out here underperforming the last X amount of years. Heck yeah, dude. That boy pulled off exactly what he
media.
wanted to.
No media until the last year. I think his agent's like, hey man, we have so much money on the table, and you don't even talk. Can we at least try something here?
I'm just saying, yeah. I love your passion for your Knicks. I love your passion for the all things New York. I just don't. I'm with Malcolm Mickey Harris on this one. I think Kyrie Irving is better playing for Dallas than Jalen Brunson would be for New York.
We're about to have a great playoff.
Wait. What did you say? Can you read that statement back to me again?
What
did you just say?
Whatever Chase was
Because
talking about.
I want to hear what you just said.
So you're gonna say the opposite of me?
Yeah, whatever you said opposite.
So you think that he is better?
Whatever he
for
just
the
said,
Mavs?
I think the opposite.
So he's saying like if we switch their spots, that Kyrie would have them
Would have the Knicks better
better.
than what Jalen Brunson has had.
I think that Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks together
They
would have
finished
taken the
with the
Dallas
same
Mavericks. Now we're in the playoffs. I mean, here we're going to test and find out. But the East is obviously a lot more weak
It is
than the
weak,
West, so it's hard to. It's not apples to apples at
It's
all.
not.
It's apples to cucumbers. So, Mavs fan for life. Kyrie and Luka. That's what it is.
Nah, you're just a sour Dallas fan because Jalen left y'all.
Oh
and he
no, I'm
started
not mad at all.
balling.
I didn't mind. I hate that we lost him, but when we pulled in Kyrie and Kyrie started taking over the way he did, he is just a better natural player than Jalen Brunson. I'm sorry.
Are you really gonna sit here and be like, yeah, let me get a Jalen Brunson jersey?
Hell yeah.
Well, he's wearing a Boy Meets World shirt, so he does wear odd weird things.
You know, I love
It's
it.
one of the best.
Bro.
That's one of the best shows ever made.
Wasn't that Topanga? Wasn't she? on
Oh
that?
yeah.
Oh, it's a
You already
panga.
know.
Yeah.
I did learn a lot about
All right.
life through Boy Meets World.
All right, me, calm down over there, big dog.
Sorry, dog. You
A
know,
little shifting.
transitioning in, let's shift into the NFL real quick because we got a couple things. So, uniform updates. So, a couple teams have updated uniforms: Lions, Browns,
You didn't want to
Houston.
get this smoke when it comes to the Knicks and Philly.
No.
You didn't want to get into that.
We talked about the Knicks for 15 minutes. It's still going to be
We talked about
Joel.
Jalen Brunson for
Yeah,
a
we
long
talked
time.
Jalen Brunson and Kyrie Irving for a while. We did not talk about the Knicks' playoff chances against the Philadelphia 76ers because you think that Joel Embiid is going to take down the New York Knicks in 6.
Do you not?
Sounds good to me.
No way.
Sounds good to me.
I saw that man move last night, or should I say the lack thereof moving. Isaiah Hartenstein, Mitch Robb, OG Anunoby, they're going to give him fits. There's no way. The Knicks win in 6 at max. Probably 5, to be honest with you. Knicks in 5.
Who's your coach for the Knicks?
Tom Thibodeau.
You hear that? Radio silence. You have no support here, Greg.
Why?
I'm telling you. Nick Nurse is
Are
about.
you going to tell me
No,
that
I'm
76ers are going to beat the Knicks?
I'm on a Knicks in 5 or 6.
Thank you.
Are you serious?
Chase knows ball, man. I'm
You're
telling you.
y'all are tripping, bro. Bro,
Joel's hurt. He's coming. He ain't the same Joel right now.
but Tyrese Maxey is just as good, if not as better than Jalen Brunson. I'll say it right now, bro. Y'all, if you don't believe in Tyrese Maxey, I don't know what to tell you, bro.
I believe in Tyrese Maxey, but there's a difference.
He had one bad game last night. I'm sorry. Yeah, he was
Joseph,
trash.
Can you mute him or something? Like, this is getting preposterous.
This is
You be-
fantastic.
This is getting
Tyrese Maxey
preposterous.
is just as good as Jalen Brunson,
That's
bro.
the lamest take I've ever. Probably the lamest take since GT's take.
No, I just it's okay to be a fan.
And don't sleep on Buddy Hield, man. I'm sorry. Like Buddy Hield,
Kelly Oubre,
they have better shooters.
bruh.
They have better shooters.
Paul Reed can
Y'all
match
ha-
up with
y'all-
all
y'all-
that.
Paul, did you just give me Paul Reed as a matchup
He gave me
nightmare?
Isaiah Hartenstein, bro.
One of the
dude's been
best versatile
balling this
defenders in the
year.
league.
But Paul
Absolutely.
Reed could easily match up with that.
No.
Y'all, I'm telling you, do not be shocked when Philadelphia wins this in 6. That's all I got to say.
You think the 76ers have better shooting than the Knicks?
Best shooters. Yeah.
I mean, shout
Better
out
shooters?
to Dante for sure.
That Kyle Lowry.
He's
Do not give me Kyle
Stop.
Lowry.
Miles McBride, yeah, nice, awesome. Who else?
Is Julius Randle even playing?
he's out for the.
He's out for the season.
I love Josh Hart. That ain't gonna fly against the Sixers
sure
in the
is.
series. It's
It
just
sure
not.
is. The Knicks have 2 guys that are shooting 40% from 3.
Who are they?
Jalen Brunson and Dante DiVincenzo. Oh, wait. Miles McBride as well. Shooting
Yeah.
41%.
He's awesome when
three.
he's not streaky.
He shoots
Dude,
41%.
give me Buddy Hield over DiVincenzo. I'm sorry.
No way.
Dude, Buddy Hield is a way better overall scorer than DiVincenzo.
Listen, I love you, and I'm gonna go to war with you, but I rock with Dante.
Oh, I
Thank
think
you.
Buddy Hield is nice, and he's
Thank
playing
you.
very well right now.
12 points per game.
Well, he's not getting any tech though.
That
There's a
sounds
reason.
like that's exactly. Sounds
Can't-
like a Nick Nurse issue.
Yeah, when you can't play defense.
Yeah.
I love him to death. Go GBO, V4L, but Tobias Harris is not your guy either.
No, he's not.
There's a reason. Like
He's not.
there's guys like Buddy haven't played well in the playoffs. Like it's a whole different game. Joel's gonna get his at times, but also been a pretty bad playoff guy. Pound for pound, been a bad playoff guy.
This playoffs, it just got so much more exciting for me. Just sitting at this table,
Mm-hmm.
because we have a little conflict.
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
into it.
We
fellas.
do.
We
We
got
do
some
have a little
conflict,
conflict,
and I love that.
We need to like, yeah. Also, we have to look through the what was it? The bracket challenge standings, because somebody needs to do a resting bitch voice for the entirety of a show one of these days. I think that man's sitting right across the table from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess so.
What are you talking about?
You weren't here for that show, were
I
you?
know. Does he just need to like talk like unentertaining wise?
Yes.
Yeah,
For the entire show.
yeah.
Oh,
That's gonna be great sound.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm so glad we have an audio show that is gonna have that all show long.
Same.
Anyways,
Super excited.
So, how do you feel? Are we good on NBA?
Now we are, yeah.
Are you okay?
I'm great.
Okay.
I'm as good as Jalen Brunson, which is second in the league in MVP voting.
But just can't finish.
But not as good as Lucas.
I'm sorry. I'm being combative.
Yeah, can we move on?
Looking at around the league in the NFL, I know, we're gonna have some stuff later in the show to say.
I love you, Mig.
I love you more. The Lions, come here, give me that. The Lions, the Browns, the Texans, as well as the Jets got new uniforms. How do we feel about these uniform changes? Do we like subtle changes with uniforms? Joseph, you've been awful quiet, brother. So I want to start with you. How do you feel, man?
I personally, I'm a big fan of having like an alternate uniform. You having your classic home and away, and then you have an alternate that you can kind of rock with. The Lions' new alternate, that powder blue, that helmet, the black jersey. Oh God, dude, I'm in. I'm sold.
I mean, I think they look good overall. I really do. I like what the Jets did though. This like little subtle, little
throwback.
Yeah,
to the 70s, I believe it is.
So it's nice. I think it's going to be crispy for a team that should go far, hopefully. Detroit, they released their uniforms tonight. I do like it. I like all the changes that have been made, but I do think the MVP right now for me is the Texans. Although I saw on Twitter there was an alternate helmet that was kind of a rip off of the Tennessee Titans type of font. CG, did you see that?
No, who is that?
It was like a leak of the helmet that they are getting, and it almost has like the
Oilers vibe.
Yeah, but no, it's not even oil. It's like Titans ish. So we can get some pictures of that.
Let's
but
see.
What's the Browns logo?
So it's the same. It's just
the
a helmet.
Stupidest thing.
It says the new Browns logo. It looks the same as
They
it has for
changed
80 years.
What is
the
this? The
face
face
mask.
mask. What was it? Black
Yeah,
or brown?
brown.
To white. Literally it.
It pops more, but yeah, I don't know. I love updates with uniforms. I do.
Dude, honestly, the Browns wanted to make a splash with something. They get the dog on there. I don't know. You know the little dog?
I'll be in.
Oh yeah.
Get the dog on there some more.
Dog pound.
Yeah, dog pound, dude.
Cleveland loves their sports. Give him the dog.
Just give him something. Give him something to be excited for other than their hopes.
Other than watching Myles Garrett hit Mason Rudolph with a helmet.
Yeah.
Assault.
Deshaun Watson. Yikes.
Ooh.
Oh God, that was the worst. That was the worst deal in
I forgot
NFL
about that,
history,
man.
dude. It's so bad.
What an awkward play.
Just 252 fully guaranteed, and he's
Trash. He is
bad.
trash.
He's
Who?
Deshaun Watson.
He has
on
been.
Madden, he's not.
He has
No.
been so
On
far.
Madden.
I'm mad at he
He
does not.
has not been. He has not been Houston Deshaun Watson in a
No.
minute.
I don't know what happened.
You know exactly what happened.
Is it
Dude.
mental?
Yeah. Well,
Could you imagine not getting all those massages?
his pregame
Some
ritual
almost
got
came out of my
disturbed,
mouth.
dude.
You know how much tension he's got built up now?
Can he no longer get massages? He can still go.
Bro, they might throw him in
The
jail.
league might be like, dude, you
Yeah,
gotta
he's
stop.
This man is not allowed anywhere close to a masseuse.
Do y'all think for his birthday he can go get a massage?
No.
What if like he does have like male only? Now
Uh,
they're like, we're not even allowed you anywhere
We
close
got
to.
mail order masseuses.
Yeah.
If you're a male masseuse, would you take that call?
No, I'm like mail, like MAIL,
Oh.
mail order,
Yeah.
not MALE.
Oh man.
oh.
Probably crossed some lines there. That's all right.
Yeah.
We're back, baby.
Yeah, if this is our last show, we went out in the place.
I love
of
it,
course.
guys.
We're all a little tired. It's a little late.
I'm hopped up on Orange Cream Ghost right now.
Yeah, you're the opposite, bro. There's actually a lightning bolt on that can.
Yeah.
You're
All right,
ready.
I want to throw. It's not really a relationship question at you guys, but it's sort of like an off the cuff before we get to birthdays. Because we got birthdays coming up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was recently talking to somebody about this. When you guys, I know y'all are married, but back in the day when you were playing the game, did y'all have like a height limit on the women that you dated? Tall or small?
Okay.
Either way, was there like a sweet spot that you looked for? Did it matter? Did it not matter? I want to go around the room and I want to poll the boys. Where do we sit on height limits for women?
I mean,
How long is the relationship? I mean, listen, Superwoman, she's Amazonian. I wouldn't say no at all.
I'm just saying, like you're trying to like date somebody. This is not like a one night stand type.
Okay,
of
that's
thing.
what I was trying to figure out.
You're trying to date
Okay,
somebody. You're
okay.
trying to date somebody seriously. You have to be. You potentially could be with this person for the rest of your life. Height limit. How do we feel about it? Do you have one
I do.
on the tall scale and on the short scale? What is yours?
I mean, my thing is, if you're over 6'2", like, go help Braun get his 5th. Like, for real. Like, let's be serious.
Like you have a duty to society.
Yeah, like, go help Braun get his 5th so we can stop this conversation. Like, if you're 6'7" in heels, like, I need you to go help AD. For real. But also, if you're 4'10", I might lose you in my pocket, baby. I like a little 5'2", 5'7".
That's your range.
Yeah.
Okay. 5'2" to 5'7". All right. So
Yes.
nothing taller than 5'7".
I mean, I've never given thought to the height at all. So I mean, my wife is 5'9", and that is perfect for me. So then that's my answer.
5'7" blonde.
What a boring. Come on.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest. Come on.
Listen,
Play the game.
I
Nobody's
think
gonna get mad at you.
50. No, 5'2" was probably the
Was the
shortest.
shortest.
It'd be like, well, who was the 5'2" girl,
Oh, yeah.
Chase?
That's exactly what I'm gonna get.
Ah,
She
shit.
doesn't
Well,
She doesn't listen
She
to
doesn't
us. She doesn't listen to us.
okay.
But
Well,
if somebody does, they'll pass it along. Then
Yeah.
this will get back to me somehow.
I'm
I'm okay with that. She understands. She's gonna figure it out anyways. She's better than me. Anyways, so 5'2" to height wise, there was there's always a point where I was like, well, I get 6'5", 6'6" girl. We got some opportunities.
athletic babies.
We got some opportunities.
He's
here,
thinking
guys.
genetics at this point.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot of
There's no love.
it's
Strictly.
no,
genetic.
there's like it's a process. Selective.
Trust
It
the
dep-
process.
I think it depends. Like Cameron Brink is 6'4". Yes. And
Okay, we're not talking about that. We're just talking about a normal chick.
oh, well, I mean,
Yeah, it's just,
but they got to be more than normal for me to want to hang. I mean, like they got to be
You're
something
making this way
special
too
to me.
complicated. You're making this way too
6'4". I
complicated.
mean, she's not balling. She's out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's her personality
Volleyball,
like?
basketball. I'm okay with any sport. You wanted more out of the married guys. You got it.
Yeah, I mean, you're like, this is
I
not
got,
a
I got more out of you. I didn't.
This
get
is not a
anything out of him.
relationship question. You're saying how tall should the girl be?
Yeah,
I say,
it's
what
not a
does she look
relationship
like?
question.
Where's her family from? I just,
Where's her-
the height don't give it. I mean,
If she's out of the SEC, no thanks, man.
if I looked at a beautiful woman who was 7 feet tall and she was interested, game. We'll find out.
All right, Garrett has
No boundaries.
no boundaries. Okay,
None.
that's what I'm hearing. That's what I want
Climb
to
the
know.
ladder. I don't care.
All right.
Mickey, yours is pretty condensed, huh?
Yeah, man, because, like, it's a power dynamic for me.
Okay.
Like, if I look up to you, like, hey, like, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's definitely some insecure moments.
Like,
that I'll
I'm not built for that moment. But although, there is a trending topic right now on Twitter about WNBA players flying men out, potentially. And it's like a real trending, hilarious thing. And it's just like, imagine getting flown out by, like, Angel Reese. Like, I'd get flown out for
She's
Angel
bad.
Reese.
I mean,
Yeah.
let's think about it this way. If they were going to be taller than me, they have to be taller
Yes.
than me. It cannot be like, all right, because
And they have to be extraordinary, like you're talking about, like a legit basketball player or something like that.
like it's legit like she's not 6
you're making the
foot.
money in
Yeah,
this
I'm not
family.
6. She's not 6 foot, or 6'1". She's straight up like 6'7". Like we know what we're giving up here.
Yeah.
But Chatt It Up, make no mistake, we love the tall girlies.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I
what
don't
I'm
wanna-
saying.
I do not.
Oh, I do.
I'm not a tall guy. Just too
Jeez,
many
no.
knees and elbows. It's too much for me. Give me something short, curvy. I'm with that.
Well,
I go probably like 5 foot to like 5'6", 5'7", probably. And my sweet spot would probably be around 5'3", 5'4".
Respect it.
I mean, yeah.
Know what you want.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I kind of in that same range.
Yeah, you guys are very
My
similar.
guy.
Good to know.
But I just don't want a listener listening who, potentially loves Chatt It Up to think that we don't love you back.
No.
We
We don't care if you're 4'1" or 7'1".
Don't matter. We love yous.
You know what else we love?
Birthdays.
Birthdays.
It's your birthday.
How many we got today, Miggy?
We got a total of an 8-pack. Nothing crazy.
It was my mama's birthday 4 days ago.
Happy birthday, Mama Larned. We love
Happy
you.
birthday, Mama
She's the
Larner.
best.
Oh, it was my sister's birthday yesterday.
Bro,
I'm tripping.
birthday, little-
Madison, I love you, dog.
Little
I'll
Mig-
see you in a couple days. Little Miggy, Mrs. Miggy.
Miggy Harris' little sister.
Okay.
She's going to be
So,
16 or 15?
She'll be 15.
Okay.
Well, she is 15.
She is 15.
And she didn't
Just
text
turned
me
15.
back.
That's
I don't know
rude.
who you think you are.
That's rude.
Jerk.
Jerk.
Teenage.
All right.
She's a teenage girl. That's what you were going to have to look forward to.
Yeah,
Can't wait.
Your
they
daughter at
don't-
15 not texting
Gonna
you
get
back.
walked all over,
Yeah.
boys.
Yeah.
Yep. No
She
doubt
puts her
about
phone on D&D. Like, who's not disturbing you? Like, Blue's Clues? Like,
it. Yeah. What, come on now.
Who do you know?
She's older than Blues
No,
Clues.
but that's crazy, bro.
Anyways, we're like
Anyway.
we're at like an hour, so we gotta
Yeah, we gotta go.
go.
We're acting like divas, and this
Boogie.
person is a diva with 2 sisters by the name of Kim and Chloe.
Kardashians?
Graduated from
Courtney
university-
Kardashian.
You got it correct.
Yes.
I need.
I was there. I needed
I
a
had it, yeah.
specific one.
Yeah, this is Jeopardy. It's like whoever
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So this next one. All right. So this guy is infamous for a late night show. It was on TBS. He's extreme.
Conan.
Oh.
Wow. I mean, it was like neck.
Tied.
Yeah, tied that one up.
All right. I have
Why
to
is he
pull
good,
this one
man?
up to get specific.
Happy birthday, Conan.
Give me 2
Specificity.
All right, so we're gonna go to the major leagues and talking baseball.
Oh,
He
Garrett, this is you.
won the American League Triple Crown in 2012 as a member of this AL team.
Mike
he
Trout?
He won MVP back-to-back years
Mike Trout.
for this team. No, in 2012 and 2013. He came up through the Florida Marlins organization and helped win a series that was the World Series for them in 2003 in his first professional season. He was.
Oh, Miguel Cabrera.
Yeah, that's correct.
Duh.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known that one. Good job.
That'll take me a few minutes.
All right. This woman is known arguably as the sexiest woman alive. Fellas, this is now a chance to plug your wife. Right here. You could have just said it,
You could have, yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
You were like,
Yeah, like their birthdays were.
she
today.
is a movie star and was known for these movies, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Cameron
Jennifer-
Diaz.
Jennifer Lopez.
No and no.
That'd be Kate
Um,
Hudson.
Kate Hudson.
Wow.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
right.
Out
Yes.
here.
I don't know.
That is correct. All right.
Got my short blondes mixed up.
This guy is known on the sheet as an entrepreneur, but in the community, he is known as one of the most bad guys in hip hop and is primarily known for being an accessory to the crime that ruined one of the biggest stars in all of hip hop.
P. Diddy?
No, but close.
Jay-Z.
No.
Oh.
Entrepreneur.
And he has a name that sounds sweet.
Sweet.
Oh,
Jelly Roll.
He is known as the president and owner of this record label at one time, Death Row Records.
Suge Knight.
Suge Knight is
Yeah,
correct.
good
Thank
call.
you.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Awesome.
Well,
Awesome.
it was like, yeah.
All right, these last 3 I'm going to speed through because they're pretty easy. This is arguably one of the best women's basketball players of all time. Has a lot of affiliation with somebody at this table, i.e. me. She is on TNT's NBA Night Countdown.
Candace
Oh,
Parker.
Candace Parker.
Yes, that is
Mhm.
correct. This guy is known as one of the best defensive backs of all time, and he is head and shoulders
Jair
better than
Alexander.
the.
I had to.
He is head and shoulders better than the competition.
Champ Bailey.
No, I gave y'all a great hint though.
You said head and
Head and
shoulders,
shoulders.
so
Troy
I'm more
Polamalu.
Malo.
Yes.
What
Great
did you
call.
say, bro?
I was at my
Malo.
I was trying to get it in.
Great call.
All right.
Always trying to get it in, bro.
This is our last one of the day.
Okay.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Muhammad Ali.
All right. Boom.
Cassius Clay.
Cassius Clay.
Jesus.
There you go.
Happy birthday to all of our
Wait, was it Muhammad Ali?
birthday contestants. It was Muhammad
Oh,
Ali.
I was like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah. You guys, yeah, you guys are great.
All right. Well, with that, I think it's time to say so long. Hey, by the
Farewell.
way, can we give a quick shout out to Wavelength Studios for
Yeah.
hosting us?
Yeah,
3
of
claps
course.
one time. And also Chat Over Chat, Community Pie, Hotel Clemens, and Yazoo Brewing who's going to be helping us put on an excellent NFL draft watch party.
April 25th at 6 p.m.
When it starts. The doors open at 6 p.m. Draft starts at 8.
Can't wait.
Get your pizza, get your beers, get your drink specials, and come hang out with the boys. Like I pushed it out yesterday of we are going to be doing something fun with the crowd that's there. Anybody who's a fan of a specific team that's picking, come hang out with us. We'll get you on the air. One of us will step out, you'll step in, and we're going to talk about the pick with you. What do you need? What are you looking for? Who do you hope they pick? And then when they make the pick, you'll react live with us.
And if you don't have an answer to any of that, just come say hi. And
no, that's something special we're doing. But yeah, I want everybody to come by and say hello. But that is for the special few. They're going to get a chance to jump on the air with us.
But if you know nothing about
if you know nothing about sports, you can also come on air.
You're not coming on air, but you can come to the show.
Come hang
with us.
Why don't you say hi?
Come say hello. Yeah. We'll be jumping on and off. People, jumping on the air, off the air. It don't matter. We're going to have a good time.
I can't wait. Draft day, boys.
Yeah.
Joseph, how excited are you?
Oh, God, dude. I'm foaming at the mouth, baby.
Yeah.
I'm just ready for football. Anything football related. I'm
Did you
ready.
watch
I'm
any
there.
spring games?
Too many.
All right. That's all I need to know.
Just
Yeah.
watch the spring
Just
games
giggle.
live or the all-22?
Yeah, bashfully chuckling over there.
Follow us all over social media at Chatt It Up Sports. Give us a subscription on YouTube. We would greatly appreciate it. A like, a follow on Spotify. Listen to it there, Apple Podcasts, all that good stuff. 5 stars, nothing less. Tell a friend. For Joseph, Chase, Garrett, my man, Malcolm Harris, I am Greg Larnard. We will be back with you on Monday. Have a fantastic weekend. Go Vols, go Mocs, go Lookouts, all that good stuff. We're out of here.